All right, today we're going to talk about searching for graphics in Canva, and specifically learning how to search for graphics like a pro. So it's not just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and getting lost down the pipeline trying to figure out, oh gosh, what am I supposed to be searching for this next design project? Instead, we're going to learn how to search like an expert and then also build a strategic process so that we make our time looking for the perfect graphics go down, so we don't spend as much time on this project and the next project and every project in the future. So let's go ahead and talk about where to find graphic elements in Canva. Canva is awesome. They provide a ton of elements that can be used in essentially any type of project. Where you're going to find the graphics or elements is in this Elements tab over here in the left-hand tool column that's black, okay? So here is the elements. Once you click on that, this little flyout screen will come out. If you don't see this screen, odds are that it's been collapsed. So what you'll need to do is click here, and if you want it to go back away, you just go ahead and click this arrow. Now, once you have the screen open, you'll have a lot of different options. They go ahead and divide graphics up by topics. So stickers, frames, they often change out this design for a cause charts. They have a ton of options, okay? You'll also notice right up here at the top that you can search by these options, okay? So if I hit shapes, it would automatically take me down to this area. You can click on just a couple of them, you can scroll like this, or you can hit see all to see all the options of shapes, and there are literally dozens to choose from, okay? Now that we've talked about basics, let's talk about how to search and find more specifically what we're looking for. So we're gonna go back out to the main Elements tab. You will see right here in this search bar, we have the opportunity to type something in, kind of like what we do when we search something on Google. And then also these three little slider bars. When we click on this option, we can search by color, we can choose a static or an animated graphic, and then also we can search availability, meaning are the graphics part of the free subscription service of Canva, or do we have to have Canva Pro, which is the paid premium option, okay? Then you'll apply the filters and it will search by there. I've noticed myself that when I type in free, it often, here in the search bar, it often goes ahead and filters that out too. So you can click it here by using the sliders and applying the filter, or you can just type free in if you're looking for graphics that don't require you to have Canva Pro, which is the paid subscription. Now let's talk about using keywords and how to find exactly what it is you're looking for, okay? Let's go ahead and type in a leaf. And you can see that as I start typing in leaf, I have the leaf option, but then it also gives me suggested bright leaves, vivid leaves, search for leaf. I'm going to go ahead and just hit leaf and see what it gives me back. You can tell right here that these now have changed. So these are terms that other people have searched that would be common or be related to leaves. So let's scroll through here. We have flowers, leaves, flowers, tree, butterfly, sun. Ooh, that reminds me, I kind of want to work on something that might use a sunshine. So let's look at sun options. This little sun right here is super cute. Now when I hover on it, I see 3 dots and I also see Canva Pro. Let's go ahead and talk about what the 3 dots tells you. If it is free, it will say free right here next to Canva Pro, but the 3 dots is where we're going to focus. When we click on the 3 dots, it tells us the name. It also tells us the option for who created the graphic. So if you want to see more by them, you would just click right here. But you can also see more like this. So I'm going to go ahead and use this option down here, see more like this. Now, a sunshine would really help me in creating a weather panel that I want to put into an elementary school classroom of one of my children. So of course I want to have graphics that look pretty similar, but I have to have a graphic that might show nighttime, it might show normal cloudy days, it might show partial sun, partial cloud, it might show thunderstorms, it might show snow. So using this idea of searching and then looking for similar icons, you may be able to find graphics like I have here that would provide me with several different weather options, and it will create an overall aesthetic, meaning that the design or the look and feel of my graphics are all the same. And that's really important when you're looking for professional looking designs. You want the graphics to look like they belong together. So this would be perfect if I was going to go ahead and create that little weather calendar for my son or daughter's elementary school classroom. Now let's go back and talk a little bit more. We'll go back to our leaf. So we're going to search leaf in the search bar. And we've got this leaf right here. Again, this is a paid pro feature. I do have pro, but it will say free. So let's see if we can find one. See, this one right here is free. It pops up as free. So you know automatically what what you're getting, okay? Let's go ahead and take this leaf right here, and when we click the 3 dots, we have some different options. Let's talk keywords. So we've talked about aesthetic, finding things that look similar, and when you're starting a design, you may want to think about the type of design that you're going to create. Using those weather graphics that were so cute and animated with their cute pink cheeks that I just showed you probably wouldn't be the best option if you were, say, designing a manual for individuals who are studying to be weathercasters. Probably we need a much more professional feel. So we have to think about the aesthetic, who we're actually talking to. And a great way to do that is to kind of brainstorm some general ideas. Do I want the design to be playful? Is it for children or adults? Is it supposed to be very business-like, streamlined, clean lines, and very, sharp edges? Or is it a lot more flowing? Could it use hand-drawn or watercolor images, that type of thing? Once you have that idea, you may decide to add some of those words into your search bar. Another place to get started in looking for keywords and helping narrow down your search once you have a general aesthetic is to click on an image that you like and then view the keywords. This will give you a lot of other keywords that this icon applies to. So by clicking on any of these, you'll find additional ideas of what to search that would give you more icons that are similar to this. Okay, so obviously it's a leaf icon. I could type leaves, conservation, plant ecology, environment. Ooh, environment's what I'm looking for. Let's go that direction, okay? So we're looking for environmental type of stuff, not just natural leaves, flowers, that kind of thing. So you can see that we can hone down our search by looking at these keywords. Finally, the last tip I want to give you in searching for an expert is, as you go down the rabbit hole looking for the perfect graphic, you want to be a smart designer and you want to use the time that you spend wisely, but you also want to try to invest it. You are going to find lots of different graphics that might apply for your project. Then you'll take your selections and you'll go ahead and hone down from there which one is going to be the one that you move forward with to the final design. Now, does that mean that it's the only good graphic you found? Absolutely not. The other graphics probably just don't appeal as much to the end design as the one you chose did. So what do you do with all the extra graphics? That's one of the things that I love the most about designing and searching for graphics like a pro is that we're building resources and a place to start from to help make the work that we do later easier. So all those additional things that you found, let's say we go back to our leaf, we click the 3 dots, you have 2 options. You can add it to a likes folder, and then you can add to an individual folder. Now let's say that I work for a plant nursery and I am often designing things for this nursery, and so I find several good ideas of leaves and I think, okay, this is the leaf that we're going for this advertisement and this particular sale, but I may need a fall leaf or another green leaf or something else in the future that would fall along these lines. I would probably go ahead and create myself a folder. So you just hit add folder and then hit create new, and I might just write the client's name in or what it is. This is all floral leaves and branches. This is all Christmas or holiday. This is for Thanksgiving, that kind of idea. So that's one way to sort. And the other way that you can do is just add to likes and kind of create yourself a hodgepodge file that has a whole bunch of different things that you like. So let's say you don't really have a specific idea or client in mind, but you have a favorite quote that you want to design. And so then you think, I'll just go back to kind of that hodgepodge stash of graphics and look through and see what I like, what maybe fits with this quote. So that's another great way to get yourself a brainstorm going, is to go ahead and pay it forward, look to the future, and as you refine icons, go ahead and add your very favorites that maybe don't make it into the final design this time into a likes or a folder or a stash situation, so that way you're better prepared for next time. So there are 3 tips for how to search for graphics like a pro, and I hope they help you in your search for the perfect graphic for your next design.